Hello and welcome, everyone. We are so happy to have you here with us, those of us who are here in the room and also audience watching at home for the online live stream version of our thesis presentations. My name is Shana Kennedy. I'm the Executive Director of Circadium, and it is my great pleasure to introduce the 2023 thesis presentations. Thank you. Okay. Good, we're ready to start. This is our Class 4, our fourth cohort of young artists to emerge from this program. They are a small but mighty class. There are just 3 of them going to present 4 total different works of circus for you this evening. And they are 3 students who have originally came to us from Arizona, from Tennessee, and from Minnesota. And they've been through quite a journey here through the pandemic, all the challenges and interruptions of the program for the last 3 years. So it's been, a challenging but amazing journey for them. And this journey has taken a lot of different turns in Circadium's educational program. For them, we don't just ask them to train physically as circus artists here, we ask them to explore artistically and to ask themselves difficult questions and to present work here that is new and meaningful. These thesis presentations are, in effect, their final exams at Circadium. Now, during their first 2 years at school here, they present work every Friday, original pieces every Friday, based on prompts that their teachers assign to them. But in the 3rd year, there are no prompts. They are tasked with creating an original idea, working with their artistic advisors and their technical instructors, and then drafting it and revising it and practicing refining work over the course of an entire year. So, this year, we also invited a special group of people to watch the thesis presentations. Every 2 weeks, we invited non-faculty members to come in and give them feedback on the pieces. That was the first time we'd done that, and it was very exciting. The feedback we ask for is not, did you like it, or were the tricks good? It's more detailed than that. We ask, do you understand what the artist is trying to communicate, and what does this mean to you? Because you see, what we're doing here is crafting circus theater. We are trying to use the vocabulary of circus arts to tell stories, and you'll see that tonight here on stage. The students of this class have all worked very hard in their 3 years to become stronger technically and to master the skills and athleticism of their chosen specialty. They've also thought long and hard about the work they want to make and the changes they want to see in the world and what it means as an artist to speak authentically. I'm really proud of them for the challenges they've overcome and also for their unwavering commitment to their craft and to our school. Because Circadium also wants to make a change here in the world. We are here because we believe that a new vision of circus is possible. We want to see circus enter a new creative era, and we're hoping that the graduates of our program will be the way this evolution can happen. We want to see American circus that is vibrant, that is relevant, that's exciting to audiences, work that's unique and deeply researched. And we want to see artists and companies who speak to the issues of our times, who are building structures that are equitable and socially conscious. We have such a great opportunity here because this art form of contemporary circus, in our country, it's still in its infancy. So, I hope that tonight you can enjoy a glimpse of its future. And I'm thrilled to welcome to the stage Bliss Button-Hale, Anthony Spatola, and Catherine Dovland, the graduating students of our class of 2023. Enjoy the show.
Hi, how are you?
Today we're going to be talking about
watching my
circadium thesis. My name is Bliss, and I am very passionate about circus, writing, and filmmaking. The most interesting part of my time here at Circadium is that I have been documenting my entire experience on YouTube over the past 3 years. I think there's something really beautiful in how we choose to document the world. One side of the scale will strive for honesty, authenticity, accuracy, and the other is how the creator chooses to frame, edit, and focus the content. Truth versus remembered truth. This concept has helped guide my circus work. At the end of the day, Circadium is a circus program. I came in as a circus artist, training circus skills. But I'm also a morning person, and Circadium is also a creative intensive that pushes for healing and painful growth. I am leaving as a better version of my entire self. my mother wanted to make sure that my name suited me. So, she took 3 whole days just to choose it. But after those 3 days, she was sure I was just such a happy baby.
She was such a happy baby.
So Bliss seemed like the perfect fit. My name is Bliss, Mirabelle, but pale, with a hyphen. That's spelled B-L-I-S-S. Definition: perfect happiness, great joy. It's not Liz. It's not Chris. It's not short for anything. And it's not a stage name. It's just my name. I genuinely believe that I grew up as a positive individual, even through extremely rough circumstances. My bright attitude always came back. Like the sun, as a daughter, the youngest, it was my job to keep things light. So jokes were always on me. I was always told to follow my bliss. Research says our names have the potential to influence our behavior, physical appearance, career path, and even our life choices. We're all being influenced by words we didn't even choose.
Her name is Bliss. That's such a beautiful and most really cool name. How do you spell that? You must be happy all the time. Is that actually a name? That is such a pretty name. So Bliss,
reality just to avoid the mundane? I'm not sure. Even though research says our names have influence on who we become, we have influence too. My name is Bliss, Mirabelle, Buttonhale, with a hyphen.
Hello, my name is Anthony, and I'm excited to be sharing my work with you. When I first came to Circadium, it was from a mostly athletic background, and I felt that this was my first step into the world of contemporary circus. With that first step, I've had to learn the rules and language of this new world, and the hardest thing I've had to learn was how to be an artist. I've had to struggle between balancing work and creating art. When I first moved here, I gave myself the challenge to be financially independent for the first time. Since that moment, I've been struggling between work and art. This is my biggest struggle here. And eventually I'm hoping my art becomes my work. But until then, I'm still learning.
Keep going.
What?
Hello, you are about to receive a call from CCPA Housing about your latest rental payment. Please confirm your name.
Anthony Spatola.
Thank you. Please input your 6-digit account number.
Hey Siri, insert my code for housing.
Thank you. Please hold while we pull up your account.
Hey Siri, will you play my music? Hi. Hello? Wait, hold on a second. I put that in. Wait. Hey, hold on a second. Well, I know that. Okay. One second. Hi, you just called me.
Lines are currently busy. Please call back at another time.
Oh. That works.
Hello, my name is Catherine Dovland, and I enjoy both circus and Shakespeare. So for my thesis, I decided to make a prologue to The Tempest that focuses on the character of Ariel and what happened to them before the events of the play. I chose The Tempest because I wanted to do a deeper exploration on the themes of colonialism and freedom, and tie those themes into the real-life oppression of white supremacy and racism. My version of The Tempest takes place in British colonial China, where I play Ariel as Chinese and cast Prospero as British to show that white supremacy is always seeking to expand itself and erase any non-white culture. During this time, Britain was forcing China to become more Western, and to escape the wars, Chinese people fled to America. But little did they know that in this former British colony, white supremacy was also suppressing Chinese culture. Ever since Chinese people have been immigrating to America, we have been propagandized as a threat to American culture. But the opposite is true. White supremacy is a threat to Chinese culture because white supremacy demands we give up our cultural identity, our language, our holidays, our food, under threat of violence, poverty, and even death. I came to Circadium because I wanted to be a part of the future of American circus, but as Circadium's very first Asian American graduate, I will also be a part of the future of Asian American circus.
I return thee to the elements. I bid thee farewell.
Hello again. So, in addition to what I'm sure was
An amazing,
thought-provoking,
creative,
athletic,
comedic, spectacular, death-defying.
too much. In addition to our solo work, we are also a partner acrobatics duet.
We started training partner acrobatics our first year with minimal instruction. We continued independently into our second year, but third year's the charm because this year we got to work with the wonderful Sarah Moser.
She's an incredible coach, but she's also been helping us navigate some very difficult periods of emotional work within our circus partnership.
With a discipline as physically demanding and partner dependent, emotional connection is an integral part of the craft.
Inevitably, there will be discourse when working so closely with another person for so long. But to be able to sit in the discomfort of intimate collaboration is a gift. I couldn't stay in the house. The negativity of last night lingered too heavily as the morning stirred. You said you were coming to get me. No one had ever rescued me like that. What a concept to simply remove me from the distress, to not think about it for a few hours. You picked me up in your actually cool green car with your not actually cool black sunglasses. I didn't know you then, but I cried in your front seat. You listened and stayed grounded as we passed houses and cars and businesses. You were taking me to the park. I didn't know you then.
It wasn't the first time you had spent the night, but this one was different. It was getting late, but with you, I wasn't tired. Your energy keeping me awake as our conversation continued. All of a sudden, you went quiet. You looked up in a way I could never forget. I saw the fear flash in your eyes and knew what you were going to say before you had made a sound. 3 words, then silence. I was stunned. I thought I would say it first, but I never would have worked up the courage. Your eyes wide stared at me for a response, and as I spoke those 3 words, we both broke into a smile.
I love you.
I hoped the third year would be the charm. No such luck. I sat home But after the lackluster anniversary and completely ignored Christmas, I really thought this would be the time you stepped up. At the beginning of the week, I asked you if you had something planned. Hesitantly, you managed to get out of,
Yes.
I didn't believe you. I wanted to be wrong.
I sat next to you while you were crying.
Fix it.
You said as tears streamed down your face, but I was lost. I had sat and listened as you went down the rabbit hole of what was wrong. I wanted to fix all of it, but through your rant, I got overwhelmed. I got lost. I couldn't focus. You waited for me to step in and make it all better, but I was silent. It felt like too much to help, so I sat.
I don't understand. Why is he being so cruel?
What is going on?
It hurts so badly.
I have to do something.
He has to do something.
What can I do?
If he would just do anything, absolutely anything.
What can I do? Anything? I feel helpless.
I feel abandoned. Why doesn't he love me?
Why is this so difficult? I just want to be able to talk to her.
Why doesn't he love me?
I love her.
This isn't love.
I love her.
I love him.
I love her.
I love you.
All the artists and happy on stage for one final bow. Come on out. Circadium's Class 4, ladies and gentlemen. Bliss, Anthony, and Catherine. Wonderful work. Thank you all for being such a great audience. This is very exciting for them to finally bring these works to life. The next time you'll see them will be on stage in June 3rd and 4th as part of the Hand to Hand Festival. Our end of year show will be featuring these artists and all of the Circadium students as well as part of the company. So I hope you'll come out for that. In the meantime, have a wonderful rest of your Saturday evening, and thanks again for coming out.